Hello everyone, this is me, Son99, aka No-Brainer. Welcome to the Star Wars Destiny video. Up against Rothgil in the Artificery TTS League Season 11. Yes, that's right. There were only 8 rounds. But you can still play for playoffs. I'm 50 for tiebreakers. I'm 15th right now in the ratings. So my thought is if I can just beat absolutely everyone else, then I can gatekeep, and I can prevent people from being able to, win games, and therefore my 4-4 record will be in the top 16. That's the plan at any rate, but also I kind of just want to do testing, and oh god, I'm against an Afro Watt. That could actually be a problem. Because I was going to say, I actually have a really cool deck to show as well, a Rey Yoda deck, which is kind of interesting. So the idea here is that, well, there's defensive teaching, there's an Obi-Wan's lightsaber. Yeah, this is actually really fantastic start. Do I want the Qui-Gon Jinn spirit? I mean, one-shotting like an Afra really early is pretty good. We'll try it. This is risky, but we'll try it. R2-D2 and a hidden motive. Alright, I'd prefer to get R2-D2 down. Whoops. Throw it back, yeah. And shuffle it. And shuffle it. Because Sentinel Messenger, you can plan for it. He can plan for it because Sentinel Messenger, look at the top card of your deck. Hopefully he shuffled it. I was not paying enough attention. So, this deck, right? So, Rey. This new Rey that we've got. She can give 2 shields to a character. And if the character has 3 or more shields, re-roll the die. Yoda can turn a die to a special and also give a character a shield. So, with my trusty 2, there we go. Yep, losing the roll-off, but that's to be expected. I have a lot of blanks, effective blanks for the roll-off. But I'll take my shields very happily here. Putting a shield on both characters, specifically because that means I have 2 shields on each character for the Rey turn. But yeah, so the idea is that Yoda gives a shield and turns the Rey to the special. The Rey special then gives you 2 more shields and rerolls the Rey die. You gotta check your... Yeah. I'm very surprised he would do that as his first action. He must have a really bad hand or something. Okay, cool. I don't want to activate Rey first or Yoda first. I think I want to activate Yoda first because he's more likely to get me the money for an Obi-Wan saber. And I don't need to worry too much about who I put the... upgrade on. Simply because my opponent's using a lot of, let's get, oh god. Get rid of that leg. I hate this. I really need to fix this, apparently. Some of my cards are still really, really old. Back before dice spawning was a thing for Super Destiny. There we go. Alright. I should really fix that. Anyway. Oh, stop droid. 1 cost. Okay. This is interesting. Here's hoping he doesn't roll well. Rolls a ranged. Alright. Shoots it at Rey. Okay. Pay you 1. Pay you 1. Ah. Droids! Of course! Droids. Yep. Better remember to do that. Right, so anyway, let's roll out R2. And he hits the special. Good. So now I can special chain with Yoda's to get my money back for the Obi-Wan's lightsaber, which then I'll place down. Unfortunately, I might not get a really good Rey turn here, because I'd ideally like to put down a massive amount of shields on Rey. But I might not be able to do that if I do the Yoda turning for money and such. Alternatively, I play Qui-Gon Jinn's spirit and I just ignore the lightsaber for this turn. And that's what I do. I think I ignore the Obi-Wan's lightsaber for this turn. Yeah, let's roll out Rey here. I just want to get 1,000,000 shields for this first turn. If I just tank up against an Afro deck, I should just win by the end of it. In theory. Because yeah, you see, I rolled nothing on the Rey, so if I use the special to turn, then I get a reroll, and also I got the 2 shields, which is a massive amount of value. Now the thing is, does this beat like a Reylo deck? That's harder to say. Because Reylo has Kylo special, and Kylo special is scary. I could have used Rey to power action that. If he's got Mega Blast Trooper die or something, that would be very annoying. 1 shield, cool. I'll take it. That's a shield. I mean, I can get up to 4 here, right? Bubble shield, okay. I can get up to 4 damage per with defensive teaching. Qui-Gon Jinn Spirit's very interesting as well because it allows me to swap out my shields for damage, right? So I can do up to 8 damage with this defensive teachings I have. If I can get 8 shields. Okay, so I get to draw a card first. And then turn a die to whatever side I want. Let's turn the Yoda die. And then let's take a shield and turn to the thing. Let's take a shield on Rey. And reroll Rey! And he got a blank again. Okay. There goes the special shading. But I should be able to go up to 8 here and then hit Afra for 8. And then she'd be on 2 if I want to hit her for 8. Because I might want to save that for next turn, actually. Just have Qui-Gon be the shield. Okay. Sure, I do not mind him using up his removal for this. Let's use the... do I reroll with Rey? Or do I discard to reroll with the Ezras? Yeah, I'll discard the Ezras. I'll reroll these two. Just see if I get something better. A resource and a shield? Well, that's still not great. Okay, he's doubting. Fine. I'll just resolve it. 5/5. Alright, cool. So I will do this. Get Yoda 2 shields and reroll. And then I'll do this. Get Rey 1 shield and reroll. And 1 melee. Look at that. I already have 7 shields on my characters. And that's really difficult for my opponent to deal with. Okay. He is going to take a damage onto the bubble shield and draw a card. Yep, okay. And, yeah, I've basically got nothing else to do here. Because I'll just be power actioning to turn one of his dice to a blank eventually. So let's just do 1 to the Afra for now. I really don't care about claiming, is the thing. Yeah, I'll just pass. When he rerolls, I'll blank something with Rey's power action. BT1, cool. I'll pass again. I can survive all of this indirect you're going to be doing to me. Sure, I will take a damage here. And then I'll pass again. That's a stop droid, right? Yeah, alternatively, I can reroll his 2 indirect here. It's not much damage with the hidden motive, that is. It's not much damage, but I think I'll blank that instead as my power action because I get to blank a villain die, a villain character die specifically. Yeah, that's what this deck does. It just tanks up like crazy, and then wins. And do I care about the battlefield? Do I care about hidden motive? Well, let's do that. Let's say indirect. Let's just try and get rid of it. Oops, sorry. And there we go. It's gone. And he claims. Sure. I don't mind him having that battlefield. Because I don't need it anyway. Draw 4. Alright, so here I have Professor Huang. I only have 1 in the deck. I'm still not certain about him. He has some good sides with that 2 resource side, for example. And it works very nicely with getting an extra Obi-Wan lightsaber into the field. But it does have its weaknesses. Definitely. In that it costs 3 initially. Let's move that there. Oh, is that what you... Yeah, okay. Pay 1, is this the 000? This is the 000. Okay, so now every time he's doing an indirect, he's doing another indirect. Cool. It's still not going to be really enough. Do I want to use an unbreakable on this? Yeah, I might as well. It's one of the more valuable sides. Now, underneath the Lightsaber Mastery, I have Draw Closer with Neman Mastery. Some nice little burst damage. But I also have Deflecting Slash. Now, I don't play Soretsu Mastery, but it is nice for... it's nice for me to be able to just have, even from not hand, some removal that's even from not hand, you know? Okay, Bubble Shield now dies. Now I'm taking 2 indirect. And I'll be taking another 2 indirect, apparently. Great. Alright, let's roll in Yoda. Shield and double focus, not great. Not great there. I was hoping to get some money in order to play Nima Mastery on the Rey. By any means. Cool. Taking indirect, doing the damage to himself. I'm taking indirect. R2 hits the Disrupt. Disrupt's not great here. Maybe I should have taken his battlefield just to get my money. Yep. To Rey. But now he's starting to hit himself, at least, you know. If he takes 1 damage for every 2 he deals to me, he will eventually win, but, like... Maybe I'll be fine. Yeah, I don't think I'm getting out a Nima Master or anything this turn. There's Qui-Gon Spirit. If I had shields, that'd be great. To just blow someone up. So yeah, I think I'm just going to have to roll in Rey here. I can at least play Professor Huang off of this. So, Huyang off this. So, now this is... I do want to be able to reuse these specials, right? So I could always use Qui-Gon Jinn's special, just get a shield for me to start Rey shielding. But let's be honest, that's really inefficient. I'd rather do some re-rolling. I think I'd rather just keep shielding up in this matchup, honestly. Eventually he's going to run through all of his cards. There's the Disrupt, cool. So what I can do here is I can play Conflicted for 1. And what this does is allows me to re-roll a Yoda die and get 2 shields. And get 2 shields. There we go. Unfortunately I didn't hit the special, but you know. That would have been cool if I'd had. So yeah, I am taking 2 shields on Rey and re-rolling. And I hit a shield. Cool. So you can do a little bit of damage to Yoda if he wants. But I'm just getting my shields back. Yeah, okay, so. At this point, I guess I discard the Nima Mastery. I don't necessarily need it. Okay, there's a special. Good, now I can start special chaining. I don't necessarily need it, and I can get Neman Training to get the Neman Mastery out from my discard pile. But yes, this deck also plays like 16... Is he playing it? He's playing it. Bubble Shield, alright. This deck plays like 16 dice cards, so it's not even like I care too much about it. So yeah, let's draw a card and turn the Yoda to his side. I will take a shield and turn the Rays to a side. And then I'll use Rays to get 2 shields and reroll. And hit a blank. Okay. My rerolls aren't doing so well for me right now. Okay. That's fine. Do I try to blank the Afra or do I go for a reroll here? I think I'm okay using Qui-Gons to go for another 2 shields. Just look at how many shields this deck generates. It's amazing. And yeah, I know I'm doing absolutely nothing to my opponent effectively here, but you know. Yeah, he can't. Oh, he still got his droid. It is a bit unfortunate I'm doing, like, nothing to my opponent at all here, but... But hey, there's 2 resources. Look how much value the raised dice give you. It's fantastic. And now I got some resources. And with these resources, I'll be able to play Yoda's lightsaber, get my shield up on Yoda. I might even be able to claim in time to... might be able to even claim in time so that he can't use his battlefield, but probably not. Yeah, he's claiming now. Makes sense. So I'll put my Yoda's lightsaber on Yoda for 1. Get a shield. And now the Yoda's lightsaber can start doing some damage. I've had a very slow start this first round, I will admit. But I don't think this has been much of a problem. And now I claim the battlefield. Look at this. Over 2 turns, I've taken 3 damage. But I'm building up very slowly. But so is he. You know, so is he. Honestly, my opponent... It's difficult because my opponent definitely plays desperate measures for me to want to play Professor Huang, so I think I'm just going to throw him away for this particular matchup. And there's an Neiman Mastery, and there's an Neiman Training. Perfect. Alright, cool. Perfect. Alright, cool. Sounds great to me. So now I can actually start... doing stuff here. So Treasured Lightsaber costs me 2 to play, but it allows me to draw a card, and it's 3 unblockable. There's the other Obi-Wan's lightsaber. I only need 1 of them. So there we go. Carry Intelligence, cool. He's going to hit the Adapt. I have no removal this round. But I don't need removal in this deck. Which is a good thing, because this deck can't play much removal, because Hero has really bad removal. I can always draw that again with R2-D2, so... Alright, so Neiman Training comes down for the 1. And I can Neiman Train to get the Neiman Mastery from the discard pile. And look at this. I have 3 die. I now have 5 dice on Yoda. Now I have 5 dice on Yoda. And none of us good dice, but they all have a resource side. And they all have specials. Now I am slightly worried about all of this stuff. Separatist Embargo. Is it going to be Obi-Wan's lightsaber? Or is it going to be Neiman Mastery? That's an interesting choice. Obi-Wan's saber. Alright, that's fine. What's his deck like? He's only got 13 cards left. Well, I only have 15. So he's still got most of his cards left. Alright, I got absolutely nothing from that, apart from 2 melee. So that was a really bad roll. Yoda's really not running out well for me this set. There's an Assassin's Droid. Doing the point to Yoda. Okay. There's a 2 off of it. He does definitely have to pay, though. Alright, I'll roll in R2. We'll see if I get specials to start my special training. Nope, Disrupt. Alright. 2 more into Yoda. Cool. Let's roll in Rey. Million Shield. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to be re-rolling a lot of this stuff. Might as well roll in the Qui-Gons just before it goes to the end, though. Yeah, I am worried that he's actually doing tiny bits of damage to my Yoda, though. Like, every point of damage he actually manages to get through is significant. So that's worrying. Alright, discard, reroll, literally everything. None of this is good. Still none of that was good. He's putting it back. Okay, because he remembers what I've got. Yeah. Alright. Well, I'm going to do another discard and reroll. Okay, there's a Yoda special. There's a Yoda Saber special. There's a Rey special. There's a R2 special. Alright, I got the specials, guys. Alright, so. I think here's how we start doing this, right? Let's let's begin. Begin. Alright, so R2 lets me draw a card, which is the Adapt, and turn the Neiman Mastery. Neiman Mastery lets me turn the Treasured Lightsaber and flip it over for a Neiman Mastery. Neiman Mastery lets me change a character die, so in this case I'm going to change the Yoda character die. Alright, so this Yoda die is going to take me a shield and a resource. Then I'm going to use this Ray die to turn and reroll. Hit the 2 melee. That sounds great to me. We're gonna ancient. Yeah, we're gonna ancient lightsaber to put it to 3. Cool. I need 7. I have 6 right now. So if I do my other focus, get another shield and turn to the special. Then I do another 2 to put it to 5. Then I resolve this. I go to 4 and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I kill her. And 5 to kill Afra. Yep. I was just letting him read it. I was just letting you read it. And Afra dies. 5. Alright, now that Afra's dead, he's going to be slower. I used a lot of shields in that, though. I used a lot of shields there, and he's still got a decent amount of rollout to do and play with here. So I've got to be careful, definitely. Now, what I can do is I can adapt and then hit him for like 4 with the draw closer, but... well, if I adapt to take a money, I can then play the Neiman Mastery to flip this Ray shield into a special... to flip the Ray into a special. Then I can get some more shields on Yoda, and indirect is great. Now, I've still got a lot to do here, but if I can just keep tanking up, I'll be in a great spot. Resource, okay. I'm definitely going to have to keep my Ray power action to blank this Watt die, the Watt die if this happens like that. Yeah, so let's do 2 to Watt. Get hit for 1, yep. I'll take a money. Maybe I'll get that money disrupted. Or he'll go for a reroll. Because, yeah, if he hits a double focus there, or even a single focus, it's worth just getting rid of it. Okay. He puts it onto the bubble shield. But he doesn't get the draw off anymore. So you see, against an Afra deck, I've managed to take almost no damage this game so far. Now, that might not stay like that. But I forgot I had to pass. Yep. This is where I power action and blank that. No way am I letting him have the 2 and the 3 for 1, because that would actually be very dangerous. But hey, he still gets a 2 and a 2. Because, yeah, I ain't got anything left. I'm keeping them on exactly the same amount of health. Okay, so he's actually doing damage to me now, and this is where it starts getting scary. Steadfast is definitely going to help, as is Hoodin. Yeah, all of this is definitely going to help. So let's start the round. Just roll out Yoda. Start getting some of those shields going. Oops. Or I can roll like terrible again. But hey, I can conflict with this. One range, it's not really worth... Yeah, it's not really worth doing anything. So let's conflicted. Let's re-roll this. Get 2 shields. And now I've got a special. Gonna forsake the special. Makes absolute sense here. Let's roll in Ray. I've got Neiman Masteries. I've got R2D2s. I have so many I have so many specials that can turn dice. That I should be getting something eventually, you know? Okay. Something eventually, you know? Yeesh. Having to take indirect like that hurts. But I'll get some eventually, you know? Okay, there's a special. There's no other specials. Great, so again, no special. I'm very surprised that I'm not rolling specials here. It's genuinely worrying. And he hits both my events. And now it's like, well, I have nothing else to do unless I want to discard to reroll. So of course I'm going to discard to reroll. I'm keeping the 2 melee, I think. And rerolling all of this. Come on, hit me some specials for shields, man. Okay, there's a special. Good. I have specials now. Oh god, he's got another assassin droid, hasn't he? Yep. Great. Okay, so what can I do here? Well, I can draw a card, which is adapt. That's not very helpful. And turn to the special. I can then take a shield and turn to the special. I can take 2 shields and re-roll it for the 2 melee. Cool. Then I can just do the 1. Just 1 to him. I guess I'll do this to turn the Neiman Mastery to a 2 and the Ray to a special because I need shields very badly. Done. Okay. Take the shield. Because I need shields very, very badly here. Give him Yoda a shield. And there's the 2 melee again. Can't forget I have draw closer. It's scary though. I have very little here. In terms of health left. So I will power action and blanket because that's the focus side and he knows I have nothing outside of this. But I can at least hit my lightsaber mastery for a draw closer for 2 and hit this guy. Without removing from a pool, increasing the value by 2. There we go. Now I threaten to kill Wat Tambor, and since he hasn't removed any of the dice before, I think he doesn't have any left. So I can at least stop a potential focus play from Wat over this. One melee, resource. None of those are killing. Okay, cool. So I'll kill him, and then I'll stick 2 into the messenger. Oh, this deck is definitely a lot slower than the Phasmagideon, I'll say that. I'm not sure if this can beat Phasmagideon either, but I think this is just very well positioned in the meta because I think this is a good deck against Ewoks. I think it's good against droids because it's shielding up, right? Even this deck's having trouble. Disrupt. All right. Again, some good luck there. Did he just delete a stop droid? He just deleted a stop droid. Stop droid. There you go. There's a stop droid for you. And I'll just stick that on there. So that if we lose it again, it's fine. I did claim, right? Yeah, I claimed. I forgot he had that stop droid. Alright, he gets nothing. Okay. There's the other Qui-Gon in the spirit. Now 2 disciplined minds. That's good. Remove some, Remove some of those dice of his that are scary. So let's roll out Rey first this time, because now I have New Mastery on her. I can get more shields that way. And I'm thinking of getting shields, but like I can also just do damage. You know? Alright, so yeah, we discipline mind that for 1. It's a blank, sounds good to me. Now I can roll out Yoda, and then I should be able to get my shields back for Rey. Or alternatively, just potentially kill him. Okay, there's a special for Yoda. With that special, I can do up to 4 from the treasured lightsabers. Which does go for a kill, almost. Okay, so we do shield and turn a die. We do shield and turn a die. Then we do 2 to him, like that. Then we do Rey for 2 shields and reroll. And it hits another special. Cool. And I'm threatening lethal for next turn. With the 3 I've got here. Alternatively, I have Steadfast in my deck, so if I just manage to do 2 to him this turn, I can then finish him off. And if he rolls in BT1, he dies, so GG. Yeah, if he rolls in BT1, he takes another damage and then he's dead, so there's nothing he can do here. So, game 1 goes to me, which is awesome. Let's put this... Let's just... Yeah, let's start from the beginning, but let's keep this R2 to this side. Alright, game 1 falls to me. Now, I have been trying out other versions. Oops, that's the Waves version. Don't want that one. Okay, want the treasured version. This is the treasured version, right? Yeah, cool, treasured lightsabers. So I'm not sure what my final deck cards should be. I've been using treasured lightsabers. I've tried it with Force Waves, but Force Waves just didn't feel necessary. Like, as you guys saw there, Force Wave I don't think would have changed much in that matchup because it was still a very easily won matchup anyway. Well, okay, this wasn't easy at all, but if I'd been rolling better, then it would have been pretty easy. I can just tank up for a long time. That's the thing. Oh, bow. Oh, double defensive teachings and a Yoda lightsaber start. Oh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. Do I want Professor Huang? I mean, I can only assume he plays Desperate Measures, but I didn't see any last time. I mean, he's just so much value for late game, for later on in the game, that I think I'm keeping. I'll keep 5. You get to choose, because you lost. Yeah, I'm keeping all 5 here. Wow. Alright. Okay, 1 shield to both. GLHF. Alright, so in theory I can spend a resource on Yoda's lightsaber, get 2 resources for Professor Huang, and then I can roll him in, and yeah. I don't do anything with him this turn, but I will do next turn. Oh god, BT1. Both. Scary. Discard, alright. Well, let's just get the Yoda's lightsaber down. Yeah, it takes the money for it, which allows him to play for BT1. Makes sense. Let's roll in Yoda. Oh, triple special. Now that's what I want to see. That is what I want to see right there. Okay. Well, I am going to need a defensive teaching up. Three for 1, he can't afford to play it. That sounds fine to me. Let's roll in some Ray. Okay. I can't take 2 resources now, really. Well, I can take 2 resources, but that'd be greedy. That'd be very greedy. Because I want to start putting shields on these guys. If I manage to get Professor Huang's free side, that'd be great. So let's do a shield and turn a die. Let's do 2 shields and re-roll and just see if I hit resource. Special. Okay, cool. And yeah, then I'll take a resource and shield, and then I guess I will do 1. Because I would rather keep my shields. I will take 2 shields from on Ray, re-roll. Blank, of course. Might not be able to get Professor Huang out in this first round then. Getting out 3s is very difficult, but it can be done. Let's play that other defensive teaching now. Now he doesn't have a ton left. So I think I will play Conflicted here because it is a blank anyway, so this is like the best case scenario value. Well, I get 2 shields. And I lose 1. Then I'm gonna Ray power action to re-roll the die. And hit a special. Yeah! All of the shields! Look at how much I am blocking. He has taken more damage than me. Yeah. Can't believe I have 2 points spare. Yeah, the Ray die. Because the thing is, okay, so this is like a black one, right? I loved the old black one, right? And black one, I figured had a value of about 3 on its special. Because the Ray special here is 2+. Because it's 2 shields plus whatever else you roll. And you can start going off like crazy with this. Look at that! Look at that right there. Look at that right there. 2+. 2+. So I think that this Ray special is actually worth a 3 if you can guarantee the shields. And now back to blank. But that's okay. I rolled so well. It doesn't really matter. And then I'll punch Afra for 1. And I will definitely claim next round. Okay, he's going to heal. I'm going to take a point of damage. And he's going to be able to draw a card. That's fine by me. I will claim. He still has 4 cards in his hand. Like, Afras are really good at keeping cards in the hand. He hasn't even been using Grand Design. But I'm just setting myself up so tankily, you know? Can't play 2 Yoda's lightsabers at once, unfortunately. What I can do is start the match by rolling out Yoda, get some money, play Professor Huang, then play a treasured lightsaber over the top of it, or something. Yes, I will draw a card. Sounds great to me. Neiman training. Alright. That's cute. Okay, so the awkward part is I need to play Professor Huang first. And then he needs to not activate in order for me to get this value. So let's play him for 3. Let's put him over here with my other supports, actually. Because I have more space over here. But yeah. After I play a blue upgrade on an apprentice, if I may activate him, and then if that upgrade is a weapon, I get to roll it into the pool without activating Rey. So I would get to roll in my treasured or my Ezras. Probably Colonobis. Yep. Not surprised. So I will here take the resource, and I don't need to turn a die, so I will take a shield. Because I can. Because I don't need to turn this die to the special as well. Well, I could have. I could have turned that die to a special. But I didn't. Because I can just use Thieves on this Yoda's lightsaber die. Alright. Doing a point of damage to Yoda. It's a disrupt. Cool. The disrupt's actually quite a problem for me. But so's, you know, having damage dealt to me. Okay. In that case, I think I will just go... Well, Niman training isn't great because I don't have any other upgrades. Unfortunately, it looks like I'm not going to be able to get my Huyang ability off. But I can still roll him in and get nothing for it. Oh, right, yeah, of course. I could have used Rey's power action to reroll Yoda's die, but I didn't want to. Didn't want to do that. Yeah, let's just play Demon Training now because I might as well. It's going to get value later on. For now, it can be turned into a resource or something. It might just roll a resource or a melee. Which sounds fine to me. Cool thing is, as well, of course, his removal isn't very good against specials. Alright, there's 2 melee, there's a blank, there's... Yeah. Shield. Oh. He definitely doesn't play that from his hand, I can tell you that much. Right, yeah, so... Shield's so good. Now, he hasn't activated all of his cool stuff yet. Yeah, I'm actually just going to flat out blank that right now. A two focus is just crazy. Alright, now I'll hidden and call focus. Yeah, I got rid of it. Perfect. Because BT and Triple O with focus sides is terrifying. Alright, so I definitely don't need this Yoda Saber, so I can discard and I can re-roll these 4. There's a Yoda special. There's 2 shields flat out from Huang. 2 indirect, I'll take that. Yeah, sure. Alright, so I will Yoda's, and I will take a resource, and turn to the Rey, and I will do Rey for the Yoda's, and re-roll it into another special. Rey's die is so good with Yoda and Neiman Mastery. Like, the thing is, Raylo works really well because Neiman Masteries work very well with Kylo's special and Rey's special. But Rey's special can get you infinite value without having your opponent have to have something as ridiculous as shields. So yeah, I'll take 2 more shields. And then I'll reroll the die. And now it's a resource. That sounds good to me. And then I will take 2 shields from Harang. Of course, you have to have a defensive teaching in your opening hand, really, to make this really work. That's pretty important. So yeah, I'll hit Afra for 2. I don't mind splitting the damage. Don't bother me much. I'll take another resource on Rey. He'll disrupt me for 1, sure, and then I will claim. Start the round, get 2 resources, draw 3. There's another Neiman Mastery. Don't necessarily need that. But I can play the... well, the Treasured gets me to 3 unblockable rather than 2, which is nice. Ezra Saber is more resolvable on its own, though. But yeah, I think I will play Treasured. I want to draw another card. So if I play the Treasured on Rey, I get to draw another card. It costs me 2, of course, but I get to draw another card. And then I get to activate Harang, which rolls in. And then I get to roll in the Treasured Lightsaber, which rolls a blank. Okay. Harang and the Treasured Lightsaber rolled some of the worst. But that's fine. Now I get this extra use of the Treasured Lightsaber. Oh yeah, I should move the power action token here. So he's still doing a decent amount of damage with BT1s, triple O's and such. I do need to stay very tanky here to survive. Now, of course, this deck is pretty weak against Mill. But again, people aren't playing Mill in this meta. I think this deck just works really well in this meta specifically. Alright, so now I can roll in Yoda and see if I get a special for this Treasured Lightsaber. There's a special for this Treasured Lightsaber. Okay, so that hit a 2, so that's unfortunate for me, but I can always, like, unbreakable that if I want to, but it's only a 2. It's not that big. I can just hit a motive that instead, ranged. There we go, removed it. 0 cost removed, 2 damage. That sounds pretty good to me. It's pity I'm not playing villain as well for the Forsaken. That's the thing. The other thing about Raylo, of course, is that you can play a really good Rey character with actual villain removal. I said, this deck plays like 16 dice cards. Because why would it not? Because all of its non-dice cards suck. So let's do this. Let's take a resource and turn to here, and let's do 2. I only did 2. I didn't do 3. Like, some might argue that that was a mistake, actually, because... and that means I'm not necessarily going to be able to do my shield stuff so well. But I think that was fine. I should get the money for Ezra's lightsaber. Ah, yes, I take a point of damage. Yes. But now I can play the Ezra's lightsaber as well. For another 2. And now Rey is doing damage. Some significant damage. With her Ezra's and treasured lightsabers. Now I don't have money, which is a slightly scary part. I could take a resource on the Yoda saber here and then try and bait him into disrupting me. I think I'm okay with rolling in and then removing the Neiman training die. All right, there's a 2 melee, there's a resource, there's 3 resources. Jesus, okay. Well, I guess I'm not using the deeds on the Neiman training then. And the only sad part about Neiman training, of course, you can't turn specials. Alright. That dies. I'm taking A damage. I guess I'll put it on Yoda because Ray's pretty geared up. And yeah, I'll Neiman training. I'll take a resource on Neiman training. There we go. Got rid of that die just very nicely. And then I'll take another resource. Look at that bait. Look at that beautiful, beautiful bait. Now I have a resource to be able to Unbreakable or Steadfast. Probe. Okay, well. He hits the Unbreakable, but I still have a Steadfast. And I will discard this other Neiman training for a reroll. Let's be honest, a lot of these dice are pretty terrible. I'll keep the Yoda's lightsaber. It's a base side, it's okay. Hey, there's a 2 resource side on Professor. Yoda and Ray aren't rolling resources, aren't rolling shields though, which does scare me a bit. But my opponent hasn't got much health like that he can do this round. So yeah, I will do 2. Just whittling him down more than he can whittle me down. You don't lose the resource. It isn't on Ezra. Okay, 2 indirect. I'll take 1 here, and I will take a second one here. Then I will... Yeah, I will Steadfast here. I will Steadfast, pay my money. To Afra. So I heal 1, deal 1 to him. So I gotta take my money. Yeah, let's do 1 melee. Look at this, I'm playing it safe, I'm taking shields, I'm trying not to be greedy. I'm just happening to get good damage in. 2 indirect and some resource sides. Alright. I think I'm gonna Ray power action, re-roll the Yoda die, see if I get a special. Nope. Damn it. Okay. Well, wasted my blank. Yep. That. Let's take 3 money. At least I'm rich. I will discard in case he has a... Oh, I hit it! In case he has an assassin droid. Woo! I hit it. Alright, perfect. I thought, hey, 3 resources, he might have an assassin droid, and he did. Alright, so here's another treasured lightsaber. I could overwrite for Professor, but I don't think I need to here. I think I just flat out play it. On Yoda here. And I have plenty of money to be able to play my Steadfast and stuff, so yeah, let's do this. So treasured lightsaber for 2. Oh wait, no, it's not me start. Psst. Sorry. Used to it. His deck is slow. Alright, taking 1. I can afford to take a bit for now. So, where's the treasure? There it went. I pay 2 for this, and I get to draw a card. Drawing the card is pretty relevant at times, because I get to use that for a discard to reroll. Another bubble shield. Alright. Yoda, roll out. Beautiful, beautiful roll here. So that's Afra dead. Because that's 3 and that's 1. So he's going to doubt the Treasured, which makes sense. Treasured has a lot of blank sides. And I get a shield off of it. Alright. Alright, alright, alright. Well then, let's roll out Ray. Because Because I still have a treasured lightsaber, and I still have 5 cards in hand for it to be a 3. Alright, there's some more specials. Ray specials. Really nice. Yeah, Neiman Training actually rolled a melee, which is cool. So I have 4 melee right there just to go for a quick kill. Crash landing. Alright. Putting 2 onto the bubble shield. Getting, Yep. Did it on here. And, yeah, let's just kill her, I guess. So let's do that. Paying the 1 for 4. And then I will do this to take a shield and turn a die. And then I'll do this onto the Yoda to take 2, re-roll. And that's me. Because then I want to do I want to put shields on Rey. Okay, he was removing it. He's like, nope, not dealing with this. Removed. Makes sense. Alright, well in that case, I'm just gonna do damage. Dustin Sentinel, he was slightly lower health. He's had effectively 2 less health than Watt because he has on 3 and has 1 less space. A 2, let's just blank that right now. Rey's just so good against enemy villains as well. I know the point is supposed to be Rey and Kylo working together, but the Yoda just provides so much value. Okay, so here's where I actually take damage. So I'm going to take it like that. Then I will, I guess, steadfast. Move damage over. For 1. And now we're in a situation... Because, yeah, we're in a situation where I can kill him start next round pretty easily. Don't need these adepts, so I might as well discard these, try and get some damage out. There's a 2 melee, that kills Sentinel, and wow, 2 resources as well. Yeah, going. Rolling pretty well, then. I am surprised he never wanted to desperate measures me. But I guess he felt like he couldn't take the damage. So let's remove the 2 melee there. Now, if I'd remove the 2 indirect, then he'd be forced to take 2 actions to do this. Surprised he isn't resolving the shield first, honestly. I'm very surprised he isn't resolving that shield first, because this kills and then he doesn't get his shield off. So that was a big mistake on his... Well, it wasn't a big mistake. But... he's dead. He's on 8. Your action. He's not even using the battlefield. Okay, this guy's given up. The truth is, this guy's already given up. This was not a good matchup for him to go against. I have way too many shields. And I can do the same thing against Ewoks, supposedly. And there's a Rey's lightsaber. I can override the training with for the Rey's lightsaber. That sounds good to me. And then there's Qui-Gon Jinn's spirit to finish things up. And he just deals damage to himself. Probe, alright. So let's override Neiman Training with Rey's lightsaber for 2. Get 2 shields. Preface Wang rolls in. And Rey's lightsaber rolls in. Don't need this anymore. This is where I'll actually just take the shield. Because I want to be able to roll her out and then Neiman Mastery her. He's got so much money. It's actually kind of scary. But yeah, Rey should be doing a lot of damage here. Look, there's 4 right there, plus the 2 from the treasure lightsaber. It's practically a kill. If I manage to do all of that to him, then he's stuck without a without the ability to activate BT1. Yeah, this is game. There's nothing he can do here. I am managing to just mitigate all the damage he's dealing to me. GG. Was a bad matchup for you. So yeah, this is why 2-wide still survives. If you want to play a 2-wide deck, Ray Yoda is definitely a hot contender. I'm really liking how tanky this deck is. It can deal with Ewoks, it can deal with Afras, it can deal with the chopper droids at least. Satine droids might be able to outramp her, but I don't think they can. Yeah, this is a very good deck against the matchup. Of course, there's massive problems with this deck. Shield hate, there's a lot of it. None of it's in the meta at the moment, but there is so much of it built in Villain, specifically, unlike stuff like Control to just move all shields from your opponent's characters to yours. Like, Isolation is still very much a thing, just to remove all shields for 0. Like, this deck can't win if it becomes popular, but so long as it stays in this sort of like semi-popular state, thanks. There's a ton of shield hate in the world. Just no one runs it. So if this gets popular, it's gonna start losing. I'm already 4-4. This was for a tiebreaker for me. I'm gatekeeping, making sure no one else gets to 5-3. Wahahaha. My opponent is now 1-4. I just gave him his 4th loss, so now he can't get ahead of me. So this is one more person that I don't have to contend with in the future. And who knows, maybe with this he gives up completely, doesn't play anyone else, so my opponents don't have people to play against. You know? Look, I've got to do some gatekeeping here, and I also really just wanted to show off this deck, so hope you've enjoyed this. This is a really cool deck, in my opinion, and it breaks a lot of the conventional rules of deck building, since it does use 14 to 16 dice, and just uses the dice to defend. But yeah, defensive teaching is important. Didn't really use my Deflecting Slash much, but Deflecting Slash isn't going to get used very often. This is almost purely like surprise, I still have removal card. Like, this is really, really good against the Vow decks, because they'll, like, Kira Darker is gonna want to roll in, then hit that 23. Hit those 2 23s, and you can at least Deflecting Slash one of them. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean you're gonna win, because you're still taking 23 damage, and next round you're probably dead. But, you know, it helps, I guess. Look, honestly, just pushing Slash is not a good card, in my opinion. Not for this deck, at any rate, because it doesn't need the speed to be able to resolve the dice it's rolling out, because it wants to focus and change them all anyway. So, anyway, this has been me, GameSlayer99, aka No Brainer. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoy this deck. Gatekeeping! Woo! Signing off.